Hello, time travelers, and welcome to the Aging Journey podcast, where we explore aging and time in tabletop roleplay games. Content warnings are listed in the description below. Enjoy the journey.
Layla, leans over to Ness and in a very stage whisper is like, wow, can you believe it? Like, a whole murder club that can't even solve a single murder? Jeez.
Yeah. Seems like, they need a touch of the supernatural. That's us, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a good comeback, but you could see it on my face that I'm trying to think of a good comeback, but it's just not coming.
Well, there have been a few witnesses seeing us solve a few murders, but alas, most of them don't quite make it. Because we live the dangerous life around here. You just haven't heard of it because your little minds just can't take it.
Or you just haven't ever solved anything.
And when was the last time you guys actually solved anything either?
Last week, I think? What was that last case?
Yeah. It was Mr. Fuzzington. We found him when he went missing.
We did find Mr. Fuzzington.
Right.
What a good boy.
He's such a good boy.
Well, I remember finding several lost shipments of more copies of Mortal Kombat. We tracked down found a whole lost truck worth of candy. He spotted like 6 cats that went missing. And I'm sure Rochelle has some even juicier stuff. She's always on the move.
You mean you watched the street for a while and saw a bunch of trucks go by? So good.
You know, finding lost items doesn't also include the Mortal Kombat comics that you lose under your bed. Cleaning your room doesn't count as solving a mystery.
Oh, you think I'm barbaric enough to put it under the bed? I put those right on my shelf where not a single motherfucker will ever touch them. If you ever touch my copies, you will know what it's like to feel a fatality in real life.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have touched our gummy head then.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice gummy head.
We do know where you live. And now you told us
All right. I take it that if you want to come over and let me give you the smackdown, be my guest.
All right, everybody. This is Donny speaking. Let's just do this or do whatever so that we can do something else. But didn't you guys want to go trick-or-treating tonight? And he kind of looks at all of you.
Yeah.
I'll go to the graveyard, that's fine.
That's all we gotta do, right? Just take it to the graveyard? What is this trinket anyway?
You can look at it. I believe she just kind of handed it to someone. So you can look at it and maybe make a roll.
Yeah. I'd like to do that, please.
Go, brains.
I'm gonna do
go.
the brains roll. It's pretty simple. It's a little tattered, but you should be able to figure it out. So I'll say it's a DC 4.
DC 4. Should I just take half then? Should I risk it?
You can if you have an 8, yeah.
I mean, I have a 20 in that, so
Oh, yeah.
sure. Well, not. But rolling is the fun part. What's the odds I roll under a 4 on a 20, right?
Oh, man.
You never know.
Don't say that out loud.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
Hell yeah.
I'll take it.
It is a friendship bracelet. Clearly made of twine. Quite old.
Any initials or anything? Any
Nope.
identifiers?
Nope. It just looks like a handmade friendship bracelet.
I'll pass it over to the others. Where'd you even
Is it
get
like-
this anyway?
Rochelle kind of looks at you. I have my sources. That's not the only thing we found. Or, secured.
Can I use my intuition to do a vibe check on it?
As Rochelle kind of says, like, you know, we have our sources, or she has her sources, but then slips up and says that she found it, but then tries to say that, oh, she secured it. The vibe you're getting from this cute little, but like old friendship bracelet is you're getting like a vibe of deep sadness and pain and fear.
Ooh,
It
this belongs
holds.
to the dead guy, huh?
She kind of blinks at you and then looks over at one of you, Charlie or Richie or Ollie, but doesn't say anything. And then she looks back at you. Well, we aren't 100% sure about that, but we do know it was a part of the evidence in the original case.
Now, if we do this, what proof do we have that you guys aren't just gonna ransack our place while we're gone and move in?
They kind of already have.
Exactly.
You see that sign I worked hard on? If you end up coming on top, I'll take it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we end up coming on top, we get the whole building back. So everything's gotta go.
I'm just saying the sign will be the first thing you see gone.
Yeah, because it's so a very obvious sign.
Donnie
Yeah. Brandon.
looks at all of you, and he kind of is just like, okay, maybe if we, since this is technically kind of maybe a little bit my fault, how about we ensure that your investigation actually like closes today, so that you know you don't need to try to continue to take over the space. We'll consider our contract null and void if we truly help you close this case tonight. And Rochelle just kind of nods, and Donnie is like, but that means we need to know everything. What you're doing, like how you're trying to close the case.
Yeah, like the clues you have so far besides this dead guy's bracelet.
She kind of narrows her eyes a little bit, but then just kind of nods. Well, seems I have no choice. And she pulls out the bulletin board so that you can look at all of the pieces on it. There's a bunch of stuff on there, but one of the things that I think you would notice immediately is a little vial of green substance. It's not on the bulletin board, but it's like sat on the edge of it, as if someone kind of set it there for a second. But the rest of the stuff on there is very detailed. It talks about like the bracelet, how it was found at the scene. There's a whole dossier that they have. There's a list of suspects that the original case had. There's something that came with the bracelet, which is like a little handwritten note. A whole bunch of stuff on here. And she basically just says, all right, well, since we technically have some new people here at our murder club meeting in our temporary satellite headquarters, how about we do a meeting where I explain the case and we go from there working together to solve it. Starting off with the murder. You guys already know the parameters. It happened in 1982, right here in town. This is all of the information we know, but through my sources, I was able to get a lot more. The dossiers that actually show the suspects, the list of suspects and what they actually said, as well as this bracelet. And the bracelet actually came with another little document that was held in evidence that just simply said, "I'm sorry," handwritten. This case was technically closed like 4 years ago or something like that, which is why I'm able to get a lot of this stuff, but I don't think it's actually solved. So, the plan is to investigate the graveyard just to see if the trinket is actually Cletus's, because that was never truly confirmed. And or to go to the old house to hopefully investigate maybe where the crime may have started or ended, to find the evidence that would truly show that this person that we think did it actually did it. We were going to do the second half today, and then I was going to have Donnie do the graveyard bit, but we can see that didn't happen. So, if you're agreeing to help, that's our goal.
Who do you think did it?
Well, as a detective, I'm not supposed to assume based on the little evidence I have, but some of the evidence is pretty incriminating. There just wasn't enough to really truly show, you know? No weapon, no motive, it seemed. It seems like it happened randomly. No one could explain why. So, I don't know.
But you said
that's why it's such a
didn't
difficult
have a
case.
suspect.
Yes.
So
She hands you a dossier. And in that dossier are 2 pages. Each page shows a picture, a name, an age, the residence, and the quote that the investigating officer took when they did the initial interview. And you can read those aloud, Layla.
Oh, all right. Nope. I was reading them to myself. I was very excited. Okay, looks like we've got Edgar Finch, 25, I assume at the time. He's from 14 Oak Street. Oh, that's like really close by. That's a nice little place. He said, I heard a noise late last night, a bit of a scuffle, but it's a busy block. Just figured it was the usual kids making trouble and didn't look out. Well, that's irresponsible. Okay, Brenda O'Malley, 23, 12 Oak Street. Okay, so Oak Street's not the place we want to be living, I guess. Cletus and I have been friends for years. The bracelet, it's a little gift I made for him a while back. I can't believe this happened. Okay, she's my number one suspect. Walter Derry's 38. Okay, he's old. 16 Oak Street. That kid and I had a minor disagreement over a job he was supposed to do for me. It was nothing serious, just business. Okay, anytime somebody says just business, it's a mob thing, right? Anyway, I don't know anything about him being murdered. Okay, no, I changed my mind. It was this guy. He's old and grumpy and probably in the mafia. And then Sammy Jones, 26, 13 Oak Street. An auspicious number. I haven't spoken to Cletus since he got me he got him fired. He was not a good friend to me, so I kept my distance. Okay, well, I still think it was Walter, but you do have some decent, suspects.
Of course. I do this for a living.
You don't make money doing this. You're like...
It's an expression.
She doesn't need money to eat a rat out of murderer.
She just said she makes a living doing it.
Anyways. So these are the suspects. Also, by the way, Oak Street is now the street. So you all live on it. Because in this world, there's only
one of our neighbors is a murderer.
Oh no.
We live on Murder Alley.
Yeah. Exactly.
I was curious. Are any of these names familiar? Do I drive past Mrs. Jones or Mr. Jones's house every day or something like that?
You drive?
I drive.
You know what he means. So now that you guys have all of the information, I can tell you, or you can ask me, and you can make some rolls and things so that you can figure all this stuff out. But yes, you can make a roll to see if any of these names sound familiar to you because they are on your block. I'm gonna put the block on here. It's the same street from the last game, but it's now, I've named it Oak Street because people have addresses. But it'll show you the different numbers, and you'll see that number 13 is now Miss Carrigan's house.
Symbolic.
My bestie. My dealer.
Miss Carrigan, who's still alive, Miss Carrigan, or Miss Carrigan's mom is abandoned house.
This is where the haunted house is going to be. The old abandoned house. Yeah, the old abandoned house is way up the road. It's not on the street really. It's at the bottom of the road, or the top of the road. It's not on the map.
The chief lived to next to all our suspects.
Yep. Well, he might have. So anyone, you all have lived in this town, I think most of your life or all of your life. If you were born and raised here, you can roll to see if any of the grown-ups that you guys, have interacted with, remind you, or you might be able to do a one-on-one. Be oh, maybe this is the person, or maybe there's someone in their new house. So think about what you want to investigate, and then let me know what you're rolling.
What are our choices to roll?
I'm going to say if you are wanting to get information out of someone else, so like, you talk to the chief and he's a big talker, or maybe you're overhearing or talking to like a parent or a parent's friend in the house, kind of like how Layla was just in her house with her mom and her mom's friend who's in the neighborhood as well. If you're trying to do that type of stuff, trying to like get the adults to talk about certain things and you overhear them, I'll allow a charm. If you're just trying to remember, try to be like, have I ever recognized this name? Have I ever seen this person based on the picture? If you're just trying to like figure it out based on that context clues, I'll allow a brains roll.
I know, I want to try and use the context clues and just see if I remember any of these people.
Okay. Anyone else wanting to do brains?
Yeah,
Yes.
could I like study the pictures and see if like I can like age them a few years and see if it's like the store clerk or something?
Okay. So we have Daniel, Layla, and Ness.
Yep.
Anyone else? Okay. Anyone else wanting to do a charm roll?
But you guys gonna make us do all the work? Isn't this your case?
I was gonna say, I think Richie probably would have, like, actually asked his uncle in regards to it, so I think that would, like, coincide with charms, just like, if any of these people are still the same folks, anything like that.
Okay. All right. Let's have Daniel, Layla, and Ness roll their brains. I'm going to say if you guys are just trying to use context to figure out who these people are, seeing as how you're kids and you're probably not paying that much attention to adults, the DC is going to be pretty high. Unless you can convince me that you'd be able to know information that would be otherwise hard for you to truly like figure out. So I'm gonna say the DC is gonna be 15.
Could I argue that because Layla's convinced that half the town are either cryptids or, as we established during the last Zero session, somehow connected to the Men in Black, can she be very observant of people's faces to notice when they've changed into doppelgangers?
Okay, Layla's DC can be 10.
12. This dice likes 12.
Oh no.
I got a 7, which is
I
nothing.
got a 3.
Oh,
Okay. Then Richie, go ahead and roll your charm. Your DC is, I think, going to be a little bit lower, so I'll say a 7.
And then just for reference, I probably should have asked beforehand, exploding dice as well?
Yep.
Just on the off chance. Okay. Oh, what a time not to have adversity tokens.
Roll a 50 again.
Okay, so at least that explodes. Explodes again.
Yes.
Is he gonna roll?
I promise there's no way this is gonna be a 50. So that's a 9.
Okay. So Layla and Benji. Ness and Daniel, you look at these pictures and these names and you kind of draw a blank. They all look like adults. and like they could be in the neighborhood, they could not. You wouldn't be able to pick them out of a crowd today. Layla, I think with your role, you were really able to at least tell that Sammy is not here in town. You don't believe you've ever seen anyone that looks like him. As for Brenda and Walter and Edgar, you do feel like you could maybe pick them out of a crowd if you went to the adult party and you were close enough and you looked at their face and looked at the picture, you'd be able to connect the dots. You'd be able to go, that's these two people, the same people. They all do look very different, though, from when they were in this age into now. And also, since you didn't know what they looked like when they were younger, I think you would have to see them again. But I feel like you would be able to tell which one was which if you saw them again.
Nice.
Richie, I think based off of your conversation with your uncle, I would say that you have learned that one of the suspects, Sammy, did move away a long time ago. But what's interesting is that you're pretty sure he lived in the same house as the woman who is named Miss Carrigan. But for some reason, it doesn't seem like your uncle said that they didn't live together. So you're a little confused. You wonder if Sammy is related to Miss Carrigan, why they would have different last names. And you all know that Miss Carrigan has lived in that house for several years because her mother lived in the house up the road. So, she's lived there for a long time. So that's what you've learned. So given all the information you guys have, you technically have a couple of choices you could do. You could go with Rochelle's thinking, which is investigating the graveyard, figuring out if the bracelet really does belong to Cletus to get more evidence. Going to one of the suspect's old houses to try and determine if you can get more evidence there. Or you could try to follow the supernatural route and see if you can get into the house party to find out if one of these people are still here. You can also go to Miss Carrigan's house, where the haunted house is, to see if you can figure out what the connection is between Sammy and Miss Carrigan. Lots of choices. I will let you all discuss, and I will say that you'll only have time to do one.
Alright. Right. Let's see. Since your leader was not brave enough to go in the graveyard, I will probably go over there. Takes a real big man like me to get that kind of job done.
Oh yeah? And what proof do we have that you'll actually do it?
Sorry.
Well, I was
Tanya?
thinking about bringing someone with me. Now, I will do all the hard stuff, of course, but it's nice to have a witness just in case somebody accuses me of being a liar.
I have a question, Tanya.
Yep.
Is it we probably only have time to do one thing as a complete group, or each group has a chance to do one thing?
Yeah, one thing is a complete group.
Okay.
I mean, what are the odds that they're still here in town if we want to go find these people? They're not just going to tell us. Criminals, and I'll look over at Ollie, don't just tell you that they're doing a crime.
Yeah, but the adults are gonna get real smashed tonight, so...
True.
There is that possibility. Also, as much as I love a good seance, everybody. The only way we could tell if this bracelet belonged to a dead guy who's been dead for like 20 years or whatever is to dig up a very dead body, which is mostly a skeleton. So I don't know how much this trinket would matter to the grave. Whereas if we showed this trinket to a couple of drunk adults who are afraid that they're going to be revealed for murdering somebody, we might actually get a reaction of some kind.
You sure they would
Just
care?
saying.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Okay, but what if we like split in half and half of us go to the adult party and interrogate them, and half of us go to Miss Carrigan's house and investigate her candy and or Sammy Jones? I selflessly volunteer to go to Miss Carrigan's.
Addict.
I'm just going to go with you since I love a good challenge, and also I have a sneaking suspicion that you'll be too distracted by the candy to do your job.
Well, if we
thought
go
you
to
were
Miss
going to the
Carrigan's, we might be
graveyard.
able to... You gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think Ollie should still go to the graveyard just to prove what a big man he is.
I mean, I kind of need a witness. I ain't gonna do all that
Oh,
only
you're
for you to
afraid
say,
to
"Oh
go
no,
home.
you're such a liar." Oh no, like I want at least one of you to see it with your own eyes, with me doing the big act, and I don't want you running away just because you're not big enough to see it. Capiche? Huh?
We've seen worse than just some spooky old graveyard. Besides, we
I got
can
bit by a
deal
witch
with
last year.
ghosts. That's true, we did. And we're still here. If we do go to Miss Carrigan's house, we might be able to talk to the chief. I mean, he lives right next door.
Oh yeah, I wonder what scary thing he's gonna hear.
Oh yeah. He's never very good at it, though.
You know, it some people get scared. Never us, but
Yeah.
All right. The night is finally starting to get a little dark. You can hear kids coming out and starting to hit the town for their trick-or-treating. If you're going to start this investigation, you want to get going. Where are you guys going? I mean, this is one whole street. So if you want to hit one or two places on the way to where you're going, depending on how fast you can get in and out, you can do that. But if you're wanting to go to the graveyard's not on Oak Street. So I will say that you have to choose one or the other. Either you do something on the street or you go to the graveyard.
Are you guys gonna back out on us if we don't go to the graveyard?
No.
Yeah, Rochelle is just, of course not. And she writes up a new contract. After tonight, this is null and void. As long as you guys actually do something. So what are we doing?
I mean, I think the adult party is probably the best bet, but I really want to go to Carrigan's house.
I I don't think that we're gonna learn much at the adult party. Besides, isn't your oppressor at the adult party? They might just send us home.
I think all of the oppressors
That's-
are at the adult party.
Yeah, I think most of the oppressors
The
are
oppressor
there.
party.
That might not
So
be a good idea.
Yes, but I feel like also we'll get more information from living people than walking around in an empty graveyard.
Yeah. Well, we could talk to
So-
the chief and Miss Carrigan.
Yeah.
They're living people.
Yeah.
I think. Wait. Have we double checked that
At
Miss
least-
Carrigan's alive?
No.
So far.
But I'm pretty sure she's a witch, so
Yeah,
witch
that's a
is
different
alive?
There's
kind
no
of.
such thing as a witch. It's just a
That
really
you
cool
yourself.
movie.
That you've seen.
And also, Wicca is a real religion that some people like to follow. So, yeah, they do exist.
Just because somebody believes in something doesn't mean it's automatically true. Huh?
I know you believe that you're big tough.
I mean, the difference is that you could just see it right here for yourself. I mean, just look at these guns.
I can't. They're covered by a crappy werewolf costume.
Okay, let me just take this off for a second, and there you go.
I didn't need to see that.
Okay.
Anyway, where are we going?
Suit back
I think-
on. Let's go.
I think Donnie will just suggest that he stay here to look over the clubhouse and get it back in order. And Rochelle agrees that she'll stay there to watch him. And so you guys are headed out. Sounds like you're going to Oak Street. The block starts at the end where houses 15 and 16 are. Mrs. Carrigan's house is right there in the middle. And then the other houses, if you look at the dossier, are where people used to live. You don't know if they live there now. The house party, I'll say it's this year, I'll say actually it's being hosted by the chief. So the house party is at the chief's house. So instead of the
convenient.
usual, like, you know, him being outside and ready to scare kids and give them candy, the house is hopping. Music, people are going in and out, there's drinks, and instead there is a big old bowl of candy that he has set out on the porch to make sure that kids can still get candy. So where would you guys like to go?
To the candy bowl.
It's free candy.
I'm taking some.
Taking a whole heaping.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So while we're here, should we want to talk to the chief real quick? I mean, it is the parent party, so.
Yeah.
I'd say yeah. But, guys, I would caution that we not show the chief the bracelet because he might take it away from us as police
But-
evidence.
You don't think she broke into like a lockup or anything and stole random evidence for a case, do you?
No, but he's a good guy who would be like, I need to investigate if this is a real thing, and kids, you shouldn't be worried about this stuff. I'll take care of it, and then he'll take the thing, and then we'll never see it again.
That's a pretty.
Don't worry, I
accurate.
could shove it in these weird compartments in this big furry suit.
That is
Why'd you
not
have
where I
to-
thought that sentence was gonna end.
No, me neither. Mm-mm.
Where do you think I was gonna put it?
That's your business, man.
Richie, Charlie, and Ollie, how do you guys think Rochelle got this bracelet?
I mean, most logical is that they just kind of took it. But
Took it from where? Did you guys help Rochelle secure this evidence?
Yeah, I suppose I helped lend a hand in securing the evidence originally.
I think then let's have one of you, Ollie, Richie, or Charlie, roll a brains roll as you kind of hear Ness make this suggestion.
I'll roll.
DC's gonna be a 6.
Okay. Well, that's a D20. 8.
Yeah. You 100% know that Rochelle got this with probably a little bit of quick hands. However, you're pretty sure that no one knows yet that she has this information, like this evidence. Everything's out of its bags. You guys have been handling it. Like, this is not good if anyone actually found out. But you can still go and see the chief if you'd like. And ask him things outside of telling him too many details.
I mean, anyone feel like they could comfortably or get away with lying to the chief?
Well, I mean, we've done it in the past.
Alright. Sounds like you guys are going to the chief's house, which is now also the host of the party. The door is open because people are coming in and out. Only adults, obviously. It's very loud, like music. There's a lot of laughing and camaraderie inside. So if you want to find the chief, you're going to have to find him.
I am less interested in finding the chief and more interested in being a strange little child glaring into the faces of adults trying to find Brenda, Edgar, or Walter.
Okay. So let's go down the line and see what everybody is doing as you guys approach the chief's house. You see that there's a party happening and you need to make a decision. Either you're going to try to get inside to find the chief, or you're going to just grab an adult and tell them that you want to see the chief, or you're going to do something else. So let me know what everybody is doing. Let's start with Richie.
I think if anything, Richie, because of like what certain members in his family already do, is kind of very used to what the chief like looks like. Probably had like a couple Sunday dinners like a couple times a month. So he's probably going directly in, trying to find him.
Okay. Ollie.
Yes?
What are you doing?
I would say I probably would just try to go around looking for the chief.
You're trying to get inside the house as well?
Yes.
Okay. Ness?
it's like really busy with adults and there's 0 kids coming in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would try to sneak around back maybe to try and see if there's like, I don't know, a back door open to let like cool air in, or like the kitchen doors open to have coolers outside or something like that, and try and sneak in that way.
Okay. Layla.
Given how the last time I barged into a house went, I am gonna follow Ness.
Okay. Daniel.
I'll also follow Ness because it's a good idea instead of just barging in.
All right. And Charlie.
I mean, I might just barge in.
Okay. Everyone going through the front door, go ahead and give me a flight roll. DC is going to be 20.
I have made a mistake.
6. God, why?
7.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyone past that?
That's a 9.
Okay. Richie, Ollie, and Charlie, you guys just kind of like meander up to the door with your costumes on and looking half the size of everyone else, even Ollie. And the very first adult just kind of looks at you guys and literally goes, "What are you doing? No," and shoos you away. Like,
I
no.
mean, I would say Ollie would actually try to be on all fours to look like a lost wolf. Try to intimidate them a bit.
I think at looking at that, someone might just give you some extra candy. Be like, oh, good costume. Great job.
Thanks.
Everyone who's trying to sneak around the back, go ahead and give me a flight roll. DC's 15.
Woof, that's still high.
Dice can explode. Did we start the session with any adversity tokens?
I don't believe so.
Don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Well, it's an 11. It's not enough,
bad.
but that's pretty good on a d12.
Yeah.
Here, let me counteract that. I got a 2.
With our powers combined, we still can't make it.
And I get a 4, so...
One of us gets in. Give
Daniel,
Layla.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. I only have one adversity token to give you.
Daniel, Layla, and Ness, as you guys kind of creep around the side, you are able to like stay low so that you're not seen in the windows. You get all the way to the back, and you're like, okay, you're gonna find like a side door or a back door or something like that. There is a gate that is like a wooden gate, you know, that has like a latch. The latch is on the outside, so you're able to just unlatch it, and all three of you just kind of sneak into the back. And all of the adults that are partying in the backyards turn to look at you. What are you kids? The candy's in the front.
do any of them look like one of the three that I'm looking for?
I'm gonna say as you're being shooed out, as you like scan the faces in the back, make a brains roll to see if you'll be able to identify anything in the short amount of time. DC's gonna be 15.
Ugh. I don't want to talk.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh. You are 90% sure that the 5 people that are in the back that are the one that's shooing you out, 100% all 3 of them back there are probably the people you're looking for, and they must have been all talking about like possibly the case that you're all on right now. You didn't hear anything, but it was super suspicious that you guys just came back and they were clearly talking about something, and then they all turned to you and stopped talking. So probably murderers.
As we're getting food, I grab Ness and Daniel and say, "Oh my god, they have no idea. It's a conspiracy. They're all involved."
Any of them are parents?
No,
Okay,
not in the
good.
backyard. Yeah, that's lucky. So, as Ollie and Richie and Charlie, as you guys are shooed off the porch, you see Daniel, Layla, and Ness come from the side. Also, clearly have been shooed away from the back door, and you all are standing outside of the chief's house once again together.
Well,
I'm telling
okay.
you,
Hey,
I'm so sure it was all 5 of them and they were talking about it. It's a conspiracy. You have no idea how deep this goes. I bet they all work for the Men in Black.
Do you hear what they
okay.
said?
What?
No, they stopped talking. They knew we were on to them.
You are
Well,
really
be
grasping
careful.
at straws.
Okay,
You're not
you couldn't even get in the
grasping at
front
enough.
door. This goes it's so much more complex than you can imagine.
What are you guys
Yeah.
doing next?
I have a plan. Okay. I probably won't work with like too many people though. I'm just gonna go up and ask for my mom and see if I can get in.
Oh.
Facepalm.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. I at this rate, if any of you are as well toned as me, you probably would be able to, like, I don't know, climb up and try to enter for like the top floor.
Okay, go do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why don't
go.
you do that?
All right, I shall.
Okay.
I am.
Yes.
And that's how he broke his arm.
That's how we get charged with person.
Okay, we have Ollie trying to scale the side of the building. And who was gonna go and just ask for their mom?
Waiting till he falls off the roof and then I'm gonna try and go in. Wait till there's a
Yeah,
distraction.
this is a great distraction, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
There's a lot of
okay.
adults out here if he's screaming on the front lawn.
Okay. Well, then let's do that roll first. Let's see how you do scaling. What are you wanting to scale?
Like, I would say, like one of the more sloped walls that has a little bit more of a grit to it to get to the second floor to walk through a window.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll. I'm going to ask you to roll a brawn just to kind of see, like, if you have the strength and the fortitude to start scaling. DC is going to be a 7.
Nat 20.
Wow, very nice. Yeah, you guys see Ollie, even in this werewolf costume, kind of looks like an actual werewolf as he grips onto the side and starts scaling. As you begin to scale and you start to get to the second floor, so at this point, if you fall, it might be a rough landing. Go ahead and roll a grit to see how you're able to hold on. But also to see if anyone notices you. And that's going to be a DC 10.
6.
You all watch as Ollie, like, clambers up, and I think you get to, like, one of the windows up on the second floor. And just as you've gotten up there, the window opens, and a woman fully screams as they watch a werewolf try to scaling the side of a building. You don't fall though, but this woman does scream bloody murder, and you see her, like, run from the window down through the house screaming that there's a madman on the side of the house.
Go! Find some other way to get in. This is a great distraction.
What are you all doing?
I'm gonna try and sneak in the front door while this is going on. And if I get caught, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm just looking for my mom. She's here.
Okay. I will allow one more flight to... Well, you can try to do charm, if you'd like, by using the distraction since Ollie is helping. So I'll allow flight or charm.
I'll try and do charm.
Okay.
Just like
DC's...
hope. Go ahead.
I think in the moment that you're trying to use the distraction, DC is going to be lower. However, you do know that people are coming out. So everybody else who's standing on the road or on the street, you guys are going to see adults come out in alarm to do something to get Ollie off the side of the thing. So you guys can say something there, but I'll say your DC is going to be a 7.
Doable. Oh, I rolled a 7! As it meets it, beats it?
Yep.
Okay, good.
You are able to slip in just as someone is like coming out, and then there's another person that comes out as there's like panic as people come and run in front to the side, and you're able to slip in. However, when you get inside, it's still plenty of other adults in here, so you're gonna have to act quick.
Okay. Do I see the chief?
Not in the main like area. You're gonna have to go further in.
Time for quick exploration. I'll just start ninja sneaking, I guess, or ninja charming, whichever is gliding past their awareness while they're distracted.
Okay, only a few were distracted and went out. Everybody else in the house is not distracted at all, so it'll be a flight roll to get from one room to the next. And we'll see where the chief is, because I'm going to roll a d4 to see what room he's in.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Go ahead and roll your flight. DC is going to be a 5 for now, but it's going to go up the longer you're in the house.
Okay. 4, and I will use a grit point to make it a 5.
Okay.
An adversity point.
You go from like the main foyer area where there's just some people mingling to you're able to slip into one of the side rooms that go from like the foyer to like a den. Again, bunch of people, and there's a huge punch bowl that people are drinking out of, and you're able to just stay kind of up against the wall or under, you're able to sneak in, and no one has noticed you yet. But the chief is not in that room either. Everybody outside, as you guys see a couple of the people running out to the side of the door, the house. What are you all doing?
I'm carefully studying each one to see if they are also conspirators.
Okay. Charlie and Richie.
Is there like, I don't know, like an outdoor cellar entrance?
There could be on the side of the house.
I'll go look for one then.
Okay. Richie?
I'm helping him.
Okay. You two go ahead
helping
and... I'll say that you guys are able to go with the adults around the house. It's probably on the same side. And I'll say that, yes, there is a little basement entrance. Like an outdoor basement entrance. But it's closed.
Is it locked?
You can try it.
Yeah, I'll try it.
It does seem locked from the inside, but it jangles when you try to like pull it.
Okay. How's your brawn, bud? Mine's not great.
D10. Could be worse.
Better than mine. Better. So how about you want to kick the door down?
Yeah, I mean, I can try.
You guys can work together.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Both of you roll a brawn.
Let's take a door.
I think for locked door, we'll make the DC 8.
I got 2.
I also got a 2.
As you guys are doing that, Ollie, you are now on the second floor, hanging from a window in a werewolf costume, and there are some adults on the ground yelling up at you. If you don't get down right now!
Just howl.
He would just like, and Ollie would just try to hoist himself through the window.
Love it. You just hit the adults downstairs. Like, what is happening? And he went inside. What? Whose child is this? And they all run back into the front to try to like go upstairs and find you. While that is happening, those adults are so preoccupied they don't even really see you, Richie and Charlie, struggling to try and open. You guys are making a lot of noise as you're like jangling the door. It doesn't really budge, but you've expended a good amount of energy. And as you look up, you notice that Ollie is gone. All of the adults are gone. Daniel's gone. Layla and Ness, what are you guys doing?
Oh, I was just studying the adults that came out.
That's right. Ness, what are you doing? Pan.
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
You're unmuted, but yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh my god.
Not sure what's going on there. Layla, go ahead. Layla, go ahead and roll a brains roll as you again try to find all of these faces and connect them. DC is going to be again a 10.
There we go. That's an 18.
Oh, okay. You don't see, at least from the ones that ran out, you don't see any of them, and you don't believe any of them would be any of the people on the dossier.
They've caught Wise. They're hiding again.
Upstairs, Ollie, you hear a bunch of feet running up the stairs to the room you've just scrambled into.
Well, I just continue running on all fours, just running around like a wild animal, just going to try to find some unorthodox way to get downstairs, just basically run around in circles.
Great. The couple of adults that came up to the room, like, open up the door, and they eventually all kind of, like, get pushed back as you barrel out on all fours, and they proceed to run and chase you around down the stairs. While that's happening, Daniel, you are now moving from this room to another room. Go ahead and roll your flight. DC is going to be now a 10.
Things are getting rough. I got a 6, which explodes!
Nice.
Oh no, into a 2. I only got 1 point.
Can I share adversity tokens to help him make it?
Well, we'll come back because I was asking what you were doing, Ness. So where are you? Are you in the house or are you outside?
Well, where's Daniel? He's sneaking in.
He's inside. Right? Yes.
Yeah. Then I want to protect the people, so I'm going with the smallest among us.
Okay.
So
then I need you to make a flight first.
Okay.
DC's gonna be 6.
D6. I just have to do the best I can. Nope, it's a 2.
You try to make your way inside, but you are being blocked. There is a whole bunch of chaos happening. There are adults running that ran from the side of the house inside. You have noticed that Charlie and Richie are still on the side of the house. Layla is in some sort of a stupor as she's focusing on everyone's faces as they come in and out. And the chaos is not enough for one of the adults to, again, catch you as you're trying to sneak in. Daniel, you aren't able to utilize any adversity tokens from Ness, but you are going to get a little bit of help as Ollie barrels into the den that you had just left on all fours, and there are people chasing him, and way more of the adults are kind of like getting up and helping. There's a whole mess there. So I'll say that you can re-roll your flight and see if we have enough people who are getting distracted by this.
Oh no. I don't know if I'll be able to roll as good this time around. We'll see. 4.
Even with all the chaos, there is an adult that is in the room you try to sneak into, and this is the room. When you sneak in, you do see the chief. He's like in a corner of the room on like a big comfy chair, drinking a little drink, and across from him is one of the adults, and they're just chatting and he's laughing. And you see him for a split second before you are grabbed by like the back of your shirt, and you look up and it's someone you know, but it's unfortunately not your mother. Whose mother would be who this be? Let's say it's Layla's mother. I'll say it's Layla's mother.
Sorry.
And she looks at you and she goes, Daniel, what are you doing in here?
Oh, hi Layla's mom. I was told to come to grab the chief. This thing's crazy out there.
As you say, it's crazy out there. They have finally gotten their hands on Ollie. I think there's like 4 adults like who have cornered him. And she looks over at that. She looks over at you, and she just goes, "You kids are insane." And she's gonna drag you out. Ollie, make a brawn roll as they try to drag you out as well. I think DC is gonna be let's say a 12.
17.
Oh, you are doing a good job. There's like 4 of them on you. I think with this slight distraction that is continuing to go longer and longer, Ness, as you have tried to get in a couple times, go ahead and make another flight roll as you've been trying to get in, as more adults like have to use their attention to go to Ollie, and then now they see Daniel and they're like, what is happening? And it's becoming a whole kerfuffle, a huge distraction now. Your DC is now going to be 4.
Flight still, right?
Yes.
2.
Love it. Still, there's at least one that's like, no more kids, okay? We're not even sure how these 2 got in here. And they're like, no way. Layla, outside, what are you doing? And then Charlie and Richie, as you guys are coming from around the corner, seeing Layla and hearing the absolute madness that's going on inside. What are all 3 of you now doing as you stand outside?
I think Layla just kind of is the door open? Are we able to kind of see some of the chaos?
Oh yeah, it's been open the whole time as people go in and out, and so it's been wide open. There's all the lights are on and everything. It's just you literally see from one room to the next. Past the window, you see an Ollie in a werewolf costume on all 4s, absolutely running these people ragged.
I think Layla's just kind of standing there watching it, being like, huh, you know what, respect. It's not bad.
Charlie and Richie. Charlie and Richie, you guys also see this. What are all of y'all doing?
You guys find what you were looking for, or?
I don't think we did, so...
It's like, I have successfully ruled out all of the adults that came outside the front. I've ruled them out as possible conspirators.
Have Ollie and I been thrown outside yet? Or are we still getting dragged out?
You're sure
yes, out. Me, no.
Hey, I'm not getting.
Ollie,
I'm not getting.
You're getting kind of pulled out by your shirt by Layla's mom. Ollie is trying to be subdued in like the main living room right now.
Can I see my mother?
I'm gonna say you'd have to be on the porch, because I think you're outside, but you're not like at the door where Ness is.
Okay. I mean, do you just want to rush in there? I bet we could, like, if the 3 of us rush and Ness rushes with us, at least one of us is gonna get through.
I mean, I feel like that's what we just tried to do.
Well, yeah, but now there's more of us.
Oh. So we're like making like a shield wall and trying to bowl over some adults.
Yeah, like reverse Red Rover.
Love it. Or we could run to the witch's house and find this year's drop of candy.
Oh, yeah, no, let's do that instead.
Addict.
You know what? Yeah. And I want to know if it's going to be blue raspberry or sour cherry, and she wouldn't tell me, and I want to try it. What if it's both? It could be like Halloween Christmas.
Ew. Blue raspberry and cherry?
Well, no, like, what if, like, she made both?
Oh.
So there's 2 instead of just 1.
Well, we'll never know, will we?
Well, I mean, we could just go. It's right across, like, it's right next door. They're fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
you go, and that means you forfeit your clubhouse.
Okay, not if we still solve the murder that murder club can't solve. We have all night to solve it. It won't take that long. I've already uncovered conspirators.
I think at this point, Daniel, you get tossed out. Ollie, go ahead and make another brawn roll. I think at this point you have about 7 adults on you, so DC is now going to be 17.
Do it.
7. The dream's over.
No.
You guys see Daniel get, like, you know, kind of like, you know, pushed out, but like lovingly by Layla's mom. He's just like, okay, there we go. And she does see you, Layla, and she's like, okay, you kids have fun out there.
Can I see her? I want to run up to her.
You can. She moves over to the side because 7 grown adults are throwing Ollie out, like fully picked up, throwing out of the door.
Oh, hey.
He's like rolling down the stairs.
Hey.
Treat your dog this way, too.
Hey, that's wild.
And they kind of like, you know, wipe their hands and like, geez Louise. And then they go back in. And your mom is there. Hi, hon. Yeah.
Hi. Is Mr. Finch there?
Who?
Mr. Finch.
I don't know Mr. Finch, hon.
Oh, what about Miss O'Malley?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, what about Mr. Dairies?
Aries? No,
Uh-huh.
I don't think they live in the neighborhood. I mean, they may. I don't recognize the names. Are you guys trick or treating?
Yeah, it's a trick or treat scavenger hunt. We have to find these people, and then we get them to sign off on our bags, and then we get extra candy.
Oh.
And like maybe it's code names. So do you, like, we have old pictures of them, and we have to find them now that they've gotten old.
Oh my gosh, you have pictures of people? What a elaborate scavenger hunt.
Well, you know, we have to keep our mind active because the candy will rot it away.
She looks over at the other people standing. She's like, oh, those your friends?
Some of them. I don't know the wolf boy. I didn't endorse that.
She goes, all right, well, have fun with your scavenger.
But like, look at these pictures and tell me if any of you can recognize them. Because if they're inside, then we could get like multiple signatures, which is like, that's a lot of candy, and I could share it with you. I would even let you have the crunch bars.
Just give me the pictures real quick. And she takes them from you and just kind of quickly rummages through them. I don't recognize anyone. I'm sorry.
Like, it's from like a long time ago. They probably look really old now. Like Dad looks old. Not you though. You look great.
And she goes, Layla, go trick or treating.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Have fun, kids.
I like stomp away. Whoever
she goes
people
in the house.
I done
people
all
are,
that for you people, and you done nothing.
You're a very good distraction. I got pretty far. I saw him, but I wasn't able to talk to him.
Yeah.
One house down. You have learned something from your adventure, other than Ollie makes a great werewolf. But you have learned that apparently either they are not at the party they no longer live here, or they
mom's
are
part
not
of the
going by the same
conspiracy.
name.
Oh, is she
Or
on the
they're
back
your
porch
mother's
too?
a part of the conspiracy.
Oh, I don't know. Was my mom on the back porch?
No.
Okay. Probably she's not part of the conspiracy.
We can never be too careful.
It's always
Or
the
they're
ones
all
closest to you.
dead. And we should have
Oh.
gone to the graveyard in the first place. Oh,
Dang
well.
it. Okay, Candy?
Well,
To the witch's house? Yeah.
Yes.
She
Layla's,
has
like,
lived
vibrating.
there, like, forever.
Look, you can't have as
so-
much as you had last time, okay? You lost it.
You can't stop me.
Like,
You couldn't
what kind of
stop me then,
candy
you
did you
can't
find
stop me
that
now.
you were that enthusiastic about?
Oliver,
you
you
not
might have
tried
to
it?
restrain her.
No.
It's really good. She'll give you some. If you don't like
Don't
it, I'll
get-
eat it.
Don't hook other people on the candy.
See. No, I don't imagine me scared thing. No, I still don't believe there's a real witch in there. So far, the only monster in this city, this town, is me.
Maybe do get him addicted to the candy, then he'll realize.
so
I mean,
you all head
has
to
an
Mrs.
addictive
Carrigan's
personality.
house. And it is indeed the haunted house it was pretty much last year. Like, it's pretty much the same thing. It's really fully done up. It looks like a beautiful gothic old haunted house. From the lawn all the way to the porch to the door. They've had a stream of mostly teenagers coming in and out. But there are a few lingering younger kids who dream of one day actually going inside, that are kind of like meandering on the road. What are all you doing?
Beelines
Oh,
to the door.
Alright, let's get in quickly. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be the same tricks as last year when we went for this place, remember?
Yeah.
Layla's here more
Oh,
for the
no,
treats
sometimes
than the
it's-
tricks.
Sometimes they change it up.
Alright, right, I'm not expecting anything too crazy to be changed in here.
All right, you're all at the door. It is closed.
I
will
knock on it.
step forward. Yep. I will
And
step
then-
right next to Layla. Just make sure she's
Has a hand on my collar.
Okay.
not growing whiskers.
You all knock, and as usual, Miss Carrigan opens the door. The door creaks open slowly, and inside you can just glimpse a beautiful old and gothic, like, living room / foyer with one of those beautiful, like, winding wooden staircases. Everything is slightly, a little bit dirty, with like a film of dust and wisps of cobwebs. It looks very cool, very spooky. And she is wearing a wedding dress, like very old, very full of lace, goes all the way down to the ground. She's even wearing a veil, and her eyes look sunken in, her cheeks look sunken in. And she looks at all of you. Welcome. Are you here for the haunted house? Or just candy today?
Both.
Also, some questions, Miss Carrigan?
She opens the door more and slides back, and as she slides back, it looks as if she is actually gliding. And she just motions for you all to come in. Please.
Is she wearing
come in.
Heelys?
You can't tell.
Miss Carrigan, I have a question. You know how last year we were all obsessed with your mom's old house and whatever? But we never asked you, how long have you lived here?
Are you all walking inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ask this question as the door closes behind you. She isn't closing it. She is in front of you as you follow her, and the door is closing behind you all by itself. And she is walking in front of you, leading you through the main hall area to another door in the back. And she is again moving very smoothly on the ground. And she and I'll say that, Ness, you were directly behind her as you're asking her this question. And she kind of turns back to you. You're asking my age? Or how long I've lived in the house?
How long you've lived in this town? Not necessarily this house, but this town.
She sort of shrugs. At this point, you guys are now outside of the foyer main entrance, and you are through the second door, and you're now in a bigger space. From the outside, this house is fairly large, but inside, this house is massive. And she continues to walk, and you follow her. Oh, must be ages now, it seems.
Were you
Decades.
living here in 1982, possibly?
1882? No, I don't think so.
1982.
1982.
Oh. She sort of gives you a big toothy smile. At this point, you are all in a dining room, and there's a huge, beautiful, long table that seems to be already set with teacups and hot tea. And she just looks at all of you. Please, sit.
Okay.
Are you all sitting?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
She sits at the end of the table. It's a bit drafty in here, but the tea is hot and your cups are already filled. Oh, 82. Believe I was, yes. If I remember correctly. Why are you interested in that specific year?
Apparently it was a crazy year, Miss Carrigan.
In what
With
way?
lots of mysteries to solve. Or unsolved cases.
Oh. She picks up her
Even
glass.
to this day.
Oh. How fascinating.
Have you heard of what's his name? Dang it.
Sammy Jones.
Cletus.
Oh.
That's it. That one.
Which one are you wanting to know?
The dead guy. Cletus.
Oh, his name's Cletus Jones. Not Cletus Jones. Cletus Montgomery.
Have you heard of a Cletus Montgomery?
Oh, yes.
Oh. Friends with him, were you?
I wouldn't say we were friends. She takes a sip of her tea. Is anyone drinking the tea?
Yep.
I am.
No.
I'm going
No,
to
I
take
don't like tea.
Yep.
a sniff of it first. Does it smell weird?
It smells like an herbal blend. It doesn't smell like anything that has caffeine in it. With a dash of honey. It smells good. It's a bit wildflowery. So everyone's drinking the tea.
I'm gonna wait to see if Layla goes crazy after drinking it.
Except Ness.
Well, I'm drinking it.
I'm gonna see if you both go crazy.
Ness and Daniel have learned not to accept food from this woman. Layla is not.
Okay. Everyone
your
is
addiction.
everyone's sipping the tea except Ness and Daniel is kind of waiting.
I said I'm not. I don't like tea.
Okay, and Charlie's not. The tea is very tasty. You will notice though, the people who are drinking it, that it kind of seems infinite. So like you keep drinking it, but your cup never empties as you're drinking it. She just kind of looks over at all of you. I'm sorry. What is this about? Aren't you kids supposed to be having fun on Halloween? You're always doing these mysteries.
Believe it or not,
Miss
this is fun
Carrigan.
for us.
This is fun, yeah.
Yeah, we're the murder club. That's what we're here to do.
Not solve murders, because they needed the mystery club's help.
Also, Miss Carrigan, our true home lies in the balance, so it's a bit of urgent matter.
Your true home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our clubhouse where we all hang out all the time.
You didn't
I
take
see.
anything.
She kind of smiles at you all. I see. Well, if it helps get your clubhouse back, I did know Cletus briefly. He was acquaintances with my cousin, who lived with us for many years.
Oh, is that Sammy?
Yeah.
Why did he get fired?
You'd have to ask him that.
Is he around?
Hmm.
Or can you call him?
She looks over at a clock on the mantle that's in the dining room. It's not moving. It seems to have been broken and it hasn't been touched in many years. And she kind of looks at it and kind of stares at it as if she's watching a ticking clock. Yes. He'll be around in a few minutes.
Vibe check.
Coming over to visit.
What was that, Richie?
Just genuinely asking, like, very good nature if he was coming over to visit. We at least I heard he moved a while back.
Oh yes. He comes by very often. And Ness, you were wanting to do a vibe check?
Yep. I'm looking for glowing things. I'm looking for spirits coming through the walls. A clock that is moving invisibly. Spending my one adversity token.
There's certainly something interesting about this house. There are a lot of things that you would consider like phantom-like. Like clearly things are happening that you can't see, that you think Miss Carrigan can see. And so that's kind of the vibe you're getting, is that things are happening around you that for some reason you can't see, but you think she can see. Well, she puts her teacup down. I hope you all enjoyed the tea. She looks over at you, Charlie. I'm sorry, did you want something else? Water? Juice?
I'm good for now.
Very well. Well, I don't want to keep you children. I don't want you to miss out on trick-or-treating.
Oh, no, Oh, we wouldn't mind meeting Sammy. We could stay, like, for a couple more minutes if he's gonna show up, so.
Oh. Well, I suppose you can enjoy the haunted house for a moment. He usually arrives around the time someone's going through the infinite hallway. You can see him then. To the side of her, a door swings open on its own.
Layla's gonna real quick, motion to, I guess, Richie. And, point at his teacup, and, motion for him to slide it over to her. And she's gonna mouth for science.
Very subtly. Kind of
Dude,
just slides it over in her direction.
I was gonna take that.
Because she takes her cup and she tries to pour the tea into his cup to see how long she can do it for before it runs out.
Okay. I'll say this is happening as the door opens. Who is actually? Let me get everyone to make a grit roll.
No.
Oh yay!
Okay.
DC's gonna be a 15.
Oh.
Everyone, or
Oh, no.
just people who drink tea?
Everyone.
Okay.
5, no!
I have
still
a
got
chance.
5.
I rolled a 12, which explodes into an 11. I got 23.
Damn.
That's a 2.
That was also a 5 for me.
13.
I even have decent grit this time. It's still a 2.
How is
That's my
Daniel
best
holding
stat.
it all
This just
together?
hurts.
You're already under her spell, so you had disadvantage, honestly.
I'm happy where I'm at. I've accepted it.
She's a really good haunted house maker, not an actual witch. She's
Layla,
making tea too as well. I mean, I'm usually not a tea guy, but I just can't stop drinking it.
Layla,
She's not magical, but she sure knows how to make something addictive. I guess I'll give you a little credit for that.
Witch. She's a witch, that's why.
Layla, you have the 2 teacups, and you are pouring what's left of Richie's into yours to see if it was infinite. And you basically have, like an infinite tea fountain as the hot tea pours from his cup into your cup. Your cup never overfills, but it does get right up to the top, but it just doesn't overflow. And then his cup never ends. And you kind of are playing with it that way. And everyone else is a bit interested in this because that's fascinating. So everyone's kind of looking at you, except for Daniel. But I will tell you what you see in a moment. But in the moment of looking at what Layla is doing and then looking back at Miss Carrigan, when you all look back, she is gone. And the only person that didn't look away was Daniel. Daniel, go ahead and we're going to do a contested against what I'm going to roll. And I want you to roll let's go with flight. And it's going to be contested, so you're going to have to beat a 13.
Okie dokie. Oh, I rolled a 6, and on a d6, so that'll explode. So we're halfway there. 5. Wait, did you say if I use an adversity token to max it out, it explodes? Or is that not a thing?
It does, yeah.
I'm going to use the 1 adversity token I have to make that second 6 a 12, so that it explodes again. So, and I rolled a 3, for a total of 15.
Perfect.
Nice.
In the moment where everybody is kind of not paying attention, you see Miss Carrigan stand up, and she's not moving fast or anything. She's moving a normal speed into your eyes. You see her stand up. She looks directly into your eyes because you're watching her, she gives you a big smile and kind of winks at you. And then you see her kind of walk into the open door that opened to her right. And all of this happens in the span of what seems like a normal amount of time to you. And in the moment where she disappears into the door, everyone is now looking up, realizing that she's gone. And you are the only one that can hear the ticking of a clock.
Wait. That was a pretty normal door, right?
That is the entrance to the haunted house.
Oh, great. Did anyone else see that?
Yeah, it's infinite T. That's weird, right?
Wait, what?
Look at the.
Yeah, that
Were you
should be
not talking
impossible.
about the T?
No,
This
she just
doesn't-
walked away. She just walked inside the house.
Oh, well, I mean, it's her house. That kind of makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that seems like how, like the only way she could leave the room.
Yeah, it was just really weird.
Weirder.
No one
than
else saw her
infinite T.
just saw her leave?
I was just still trying to figure out the most plausible way they're pulling off this infinite T trick.
What? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, whoa.
I know, right? And
How
it's
are they
good T.
doing
This
that?
It's a good trick.
I mean, we've been saying witch for a long time now.
I know.
Okay,
You know.
Dude, I'm
there's
not gonna
some kind
believe
of
don't
it
get
unless
it.
she turns someone
Some
into
kind
a
of-
frog right in front of my eyes.
Are you making a request? You volunteering?
Well,
Hey, wait, we could give him some of the candy.
but I haven't. I didn't get the new kind yet. I have some of the old. I mean, it's not old. Like, I got it last. Guess I could share.
As you say, I haven't gotten the new candy. A bowl of candy appears on the table.
Oh my!
It doesn't
God, yes.
appear in front of your eyes. It's one of those situations where you just didn't notice that there was a bowl of candy on the table. That's what it feels
Fine,
like.
I know.
Literal handfuls.
Fine, since it's in these like these large valley containers, I'm just gonna chug it all. Go big, go home.
Whoa. You might lose your mind if you do that. Layla only had a little bit. She went
Have all
crazy.
of it.
The worst
You
that
have
can
to
happen is
share.
that I would like to carry some more back home. I'm sure I can find some at the store.
This year, the candy is a taffy, and they are obviously individually wrapped. They're gooey and soft, like saltwater taffy. And there's all different types of flavors. There's fruit flavors, but there's also ones that are in the shape of pumpkins. And those are like pumpkin spice flavor. There's a chai latte flavor. It's a huge bowl. Plenty for everybody.
Alright, I'll take quite a bit of those taffies and unwrap a bunch of them and try to put them all in my mouth and do like a whole swirl of flavors.
They taste delicious.
Wow, this stuff really is pretty good.
You see what I'm saying? As she is shoving all of her pockets full of candy.
Do you feel a sense of insatiable hunger?
You do
Are
not.
you just saying that you all don't know how to deal with a sugar rush?
It's not the exact same candy as last year's.
It is not.
Well,
It is new
I'm sure.
candy.
Alright, let's just grab plenty for the roads, especially since all y'all are too superstitious about this.
Speaking of superstition, if I side glance at the clock, is it moving at all or is it still just broken?
It is moving.
Oh. Well, what time is it?
I will say it's like 2 minutes to midnight.
Oh, looks like it's almost midnight.
If I look at the clock,
If I was to look at the broken clock, what time does it say right now?
Probably like 9 or like 9:15 or something like that.
What are you talking about? It's 9:15.
No, it's almost midnight. Well, maybe that makes sense. Oh, wait. Do you think her like cousin's a ghost?
I mean, yeah.
Did we bring the ghost equipment? We were kind of in a hurry.
I think there's like some chalk in the detective kit. I know Ness always has some ghost hunting.
Chalk to draw out a circle. I have this candle. I have some sage. Kind of like smoke them out.
I have an apple. I don't know if that'll help.
I mean, probably better to eat than the candy.
No. That's what my mom said.
She might be right.
She doesn't know.
Although you might want to be quick with that circle. Looks like we're... My theory would be that whatever's going to happen is going to happen at midnight, so... That's when all the spooky stuff...
Didn't you
I
say
will
you
say-
stuff in like the endless hallway?
Oh,
Yes.
she did.
I will say that, Benji, you have a camera and a compass.
Mm-hmm. Richie will kind of reach over into his pack. So, well, whatever it is, we at least have the ability to get some pictures of it.
Yeah, paranormal investigation. Okay, let's go.
You should take some photos of the tea. Get it in motion.
Yes.
Wait.
I mean, it won't be in motion, but it'll be a cool picture.
True.
Layla stands next to her like endless tea fountain and like throws a peace sign.
Okay. Richie takes a picture. We'll say it's a Polaroid.
Yeah.
On the picture is just 2 things of tea. Like, you can see teacups. One of them being like, held by Layla. But you don't see any tea in the cups in the picture.
What?
Wait. Trying to make sure I'm understanding that correctly. It's showing that they're just empty
Mm-hmm.
in the picture.
Yes.
Oh my god, did we drink ghost tea?
You kind of just
I thought
see
you
him like
don't-
shaking like the photo picture to kind of get it to develop faster. Then just look at it, look up at the cups, look back at the photo again. It's like,
What? Does my
just kind
is
of
my
wordlessly sets the photo on the table, turns and takes a picture of the clock.
Just broken clock.
But that's not a broken clock. That thing's ticking. You can't hear that?
Okay, apparently whatever special effects is on here is not being able to be captured on film.
Okay. Look at the picture. Look at the teacups. Do you see a difference?
Should we
Think that
find
correct-
the endless hallway?
Is that a smart idea? I mean...
Yes, let's go.
I feel like the answer to who killed that guy is with the other ghost we're about to meet. So,
I mean, yeah,
Maybe?
but it might be who
We
kills
might-
Ollie. Because, I mean, he's gonna be the one to die first, so...
Well, at least we'll remember.
I mean, you look like a whole lot more vulnerable than me. You're
Yeah,
more
but
like
you're
easy pickings.
Yeah, but you're impulsive. You literally got carried out.
Look
by
at
a-
Layla. You told me that apparently this isn't even the first year she was impulsive about this woman's candy.
Look, no one messes with crackheads, okay?
I was gonna say I have like final girl vibes, but I think that's more Ness.
I'm just saying that. See, I could just pull this mask down a bit further and trick the ghost into thinking I'm a different monster. If this ghost really is what you say it is, let's just go. Huh?
I guess we're about to find out.
All right. You guys enter the haunted house. It looks like a cool haunted house so far. It's mostly just an endless hallway. It looks really cool, really dark, really mysterious. There seems to be an endless amount of doors, but when you just check the doors, none of them open. As you are walking through, it gets like darker and colder, and at one point as you're walking to the other side, you realize that behind you the door is getting further and further away, as if you're still walking. So the endless hallway actually feels endless, but you know the house can't be this big. Yet there you are, still walking. And as you guys are walking and you can hear each other's footsteps, at some point you guys stop because you've been walking way too long. And while this is interesting and fun, it is just one hallway. You're kind of getting over it. And when you stop, you hear someone else's footsteps.
All right, Mr. Ghost, you little dork. Just come in. Don't have time for games. Just reveal yourself to us right now.
Richie,
Somebody, I would say,
take a picture.
somebody make a brains roll first.
Okay. How many of us are allowed to do that?
Anyone.
Okay.
Ooh, 19.
DC's gonna be 7. So
I got a
high.
19 too. We twinned.
Hey,
You
high
said
five.
brains, right? You said brains,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I got a
brains.
6 on a D20.
Oh,
Can you plus
Nice.
one yourself to meet it?
Can I? I don't.
I'm sure you failed some rolls.
Yeah,
So
I
you'll
did.
have an adversity token.
I'll use an adversity token.
Alright, so who got the DC?
Daniel and Layla are 19 twins.
Okay, way high.
Okay.
And then, Richie, are you taking a picture? Or what are you doing? Did
Yeah.
somebody say take a picture? Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel, Layla, and Charlie, you all can clearly hear the footsteps, like everybody can hear the footsteps, but you notice that the footsteps are not coming from like the floor. They're coming from, it sounds like someone's walking on the ceiling. And so you three look up. And you do indeed see the visage, the ghostly visage of who you would assume might be Sammy, although he doesn't look 26. He looks older, you would assume. Like he looks like he's, he lived past obviously 26. And he is wearing kind of like a t-shirt and just some like shorts and flip-flops, as if maybe he was on, vacation or something. And he's kind of like, and so he's walking towards you guys with his hands in his pockets, relatively calm. And as you look up, you see him. Just for the moment when you look up, Ness, Ollie, and Richie, as you take a picture, where are you taking the picture of?
I think initially he was gonna be going for like straight for the hallway, but noticing the other two looking up, he is attempting to take it like toward the ceiling.
Okay. Ness, Ollie, and Richie, you guys kind of are looking around. You don't see anything of interest. You all hear like the footsteps, but you don't see anything. And then Richie, as you're trying to take a picture of like the hallway, the ceiling, you notice that your pictures are coming out blank, like black. They're not developing.
How's that for scientific proof?
Is he still there?
He is still there. He seems to be fading.
Wait, don't go. Are you Sammy?
You just feel like a chill, and he kind of nods slowly.
Cool. Who killed Cletus?
He takes his hand out of his pocket and reaches down towards you, like from the ceiling, and you can see on his wrist there's like a tan line, it seems, of where something used to sit.
I grab Ness. Like, Ness. Do you have the thing? Do you have the bracelet thing?
Here's the thing.
I hold the thing up to him.
So, at this moment, I am going to need everyone to make a grit roll.
Cool.
For Ollie, Richie, and Ness, it's going to be a DC 15. For Layla, Daniel, and Charlie, it's going to be a DC 10.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
6.
I got a
Oh, no.
2. What?
3.
I got a 1.
That is
I-
a 19.
Don't take this very well.
Wait, somebody got a 19?
I did.
Yes.
Okay.
You're the
One
sole
will
survivor.
In the moment
One
that his arm comes down, I think Layla, in this moment, you think that there's some sort of, I'll say Layla, Daniel, and Charlie, since you guys can clearly see it and have been seeing this, you see this whole interaction happen. Like Layla take the thing from Ness, the hand of this ghostly figure coming down to reach towards Layla reaching up towards it, and it seems almost like ethereal, right? Like special, like you're just like, oh my gosh, this is actual contact with a spirit. This is crazy. So you guys are kind of like feeling that as you're in awe watching this happen. Ness and Ollie, at first you guys didn't see anything. You didn't see anything on the ceiling, and there's nothing in Richie's pictures. But now you can clearly see, as like first you see the fingertips begin to become like visible to you, and then the arm and the hand becomes visible, and it like slowly materializes as the person's hand touches Layla's hand to grab the friendship bracelet, and you see that happen. And as he grabs the friendship bracelet, it kind of basically like evaporates and gets onto his wrist, like automatically, as if it got rewoven, and now it's like it looks brand new, as if it was just made, and it's now on his wrist. Richie, you are watching this happen as well. You see the fingertips come into focus. You see the hand and the arm, and you see this whole person, and you're like, oh, so this is what they were looking at. And you take a picture. In the picture, you don't see what everyone else kind of sees. You do see this person, but in the picture, the person is one of their hands that's reaching down for the bracelet it's grabbed it and it's now on its wrist. The other hand is holding a bloody knife.
Oh no!
Everyone else, you're all in awe and in shock, but also excited as this kind of tender moment is happening with finding the owner of this bracelet. You're not really sure what that means, but it's quite a magical moment.
Oh, you guys like best friends?
He nods slowly.
He did it.
What?
He did it.
What do you mean he did it? He did what?
It's
Did
getting
the actual
colder.
knife come out in the photo?
Yes.
Wait, let me see.
Just kind of wordlessly shows it.
Oh god, that's a knife. Oh god.
Thank you,
did
Sammy. You can
stab
go
him?
now.
He stays.
Why did you do that?
This is the first time he doesn't answer you. He is kind of staring at the bracelet around his arm in a bit of a trance.
God, I'm dumb. I kind of like jump up and like wave my hands to try and like hit the bracelet a little bit.
Whoa.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay, in this moment, as the cold in this room gets colder and colder, at this point you guys can see your own breath, and the endlessness of the hallway becomes a bit more apparent as the door that is the door that you came into, you can now see is starting to close. You're not 100% sure how long you've been in the endless hallway, but Daniel, that ticking clock you were hearing, it's getting fainter and fainter. And so somebody can, in fact, Daniel, you go ahead and roll a brains roll.
Okay.
And then anyone else can also roll a brains roll. Your DCs are going to be different though. Daniel, your DC is going to be a 5.
Okay.
What's the DC for everyone else?
It's going to be a 7.
I rolled a 15.
Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Is anyone else rolling other than Charlie and Daniel?
I don't think I'm using brain
7 on the dot.
Okay, Richie. Okay. You three, you made the... So, I'll say that Daniel, specifically, the ticking of the clock that you were able to see from seeing a bit of, like, beyond the veil for the moment that you guys were at the table, you're realizing that that's going away. Like, that ability is leaving you. That probably means that whatever stasis you guys are in this endless hallway is closing. And I will say Charlie and Richie, you guys kind of come to a similar conclusion, except you don't quite understand what Daniel is understanding because you can't see what he's seeing. But you also understand that the door closing probably means that whatever the situation is you guys are in, you have a limited amount of time. Time to go. Time to head out.
Hey, time's up, guys. We should probably get out of here.
All right, lead the way.
Okay, yeah.
The ghost is right here.
Yeah, the ghost is right there, but we will be here for much longer if we stick around. I don't want to do that.
Close the portal. Everybody out.
Okay,
right.
before we go, just tell me why you did it.
I'm gonna say you're all running except
run and
Layla.
listen.
So I need someone to tell me if they are grabbing Layla.
If no one else does, I will.
Okay, I guess I
Yeah.
can grab Layla. I got the strength.
Okay. Ollie, go ahead and roll Brawn. Layla, if you want to try to resist, you can do that.
What would I resist with?
Brawn.
For the lol, I will.
Okay.
This is my D4.
Everyone else is rolling flight as you're all booking it. So let's resolve Ollie and Layla. What did you guys get?
18.
I exploded for a total of 7.
Okay. Yeah, Layla is trying to stay and finish the conversation or get more information. Ollie, how do you grab her and run with everybody else?
I rather goofishly use the little claws of my costume to just sort of just have an extra grip on Layla's shirt and just pull them out of there.
Okay. Now I need, other than Ollie and Layla, everybody to roll a flight. DC is going to be, I think it's going to be a 7.
5.
Okay.
I also got a 5.
Okay.
That was a 4.
Okay.
2.
You guys are running. The endless hallway is long. You are trying to get to the door. The door is still closing, but you have not made it this round. Daniel and Ollie has been able to grab Layla and thrown and ran enough to where they're closer to the door. As you all are running, you can hear the footsteps of whoever that person is, whether it is actually Sammy or whoever, but you can hear their footsteps following you all. They don't sound like they're running, but they might not need to run, but they definitely are on your heels. So then I'm going to need another flight roll, this time from everybody. DC is now 5 as you guys get closer to the door.
Got a 5.
Great.
7.
4. I'm gonna spend an adversity token.
Okay. And so now we have Ness, Ollie, and Richie. What did you guys get?
That 1.
So that's a 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
I got
Okay.
a 3.
Okay. Daniel, Layla, and Charlie, you guys are at the door.
What was
And I will allow you... What?
What was the DC?
5.
I could get Ness to a 5 because I'm loyal.
Okay.
Each adversity token that I spend to help a friend gives them a +2 instead of a +1.
Okay. Then that's Ness, Layla, Daniel, and Charlie. You guys are at the door. You are able to run outside of the door. And I will allow one of you to, try to hold the door open as Ollie and Richie try to make it for another time. Ollie and Richie, who would be in the front of both of you?
Probably me.
Okay.
Okay.
Ollie got that advantage last round.
You both are running. Richie, you feel like the hairs in the back of your neck stand up as if something is so close to you, but you don't turn around. You have to just keep running. We're going to have Ollie and Richie do one more roll. It's again going to be a flight roll. DC is now going to be a 3.
I'm burning an adversity token.
Can I burn both of my adversity tokens?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to need to because I rolled a nat 1 again, so I'm spending both of the tokens I have to get 3.
Hilarious. What did you get, Benji?
I had a 2, and then I'm using one of my tokens to get to 3.
Okay.
So stressful.
You both use your tokens. Love that. You both roll out or run out. The door closes behind you, and you are back in Miss Carrigan's regular house, like the rest of the haunted house. And you're in the little room that was the dining room, but now the dining room is gone. Like, there is no dining room. You're just back in the main foyer where the front door is, which is strange. You're pretty sure you went through 2 other rooms, and there's a couple of teenagers staring at you who just came out of another room because they're enjoying the haunted house. As they kind of look over at you guys. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Weird weather we're having today.
What?
The special effects are really cool in that room this year.
Don't go in there, you might die.
What? they just kind of are looking at you like you've lost your mind absolutely. And they're like, okay. And they continue to walk into another room, just kind of eyeing you all strangely. And as they walk... Go ahead.
Just like, is there a door behind us?
No.
Frick.
There is no room there.
Okay,
There's
now
just the
even ghosts.
main foyer and the stairs that go upstairs, and then 2 doors, one on the left and one on the right from the main entrance. From what you guys saw from last year, that was what the house looked like last year as well, when you just had a peek. To go into the haunted areas of the room, you saw the teenagers take the door to the right off of the main entrance where the door is. This year, you guys got a special treat. And the front door swings open. I will say, as you guys walk out, Richie, you still have the picture of this
I was about to ask, does it look the same?
Yep. It is of a strange phantom person who seems to be standing on the ceiling with his hand outstretched, a friendship bracelet around it, and his other hand holding a bloody knife.
I feel like this is evidence for us to get back our clubhouse.
I'm going to say I told you so now. I told you so.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost man. Richie. That was like some kick-ass level-headedness to get these pictures. You sure you don't want to be in the mystery club?
I was for a while.
Really?
What?
Oh wait,
When?
I need to check the logs. You might be right. Oh. Where did you guys put the paperwork when you were throwing everything out?
And it should still be in some of like the boxes there in the office if it hasn't already been put outside.
Okay. We'll verify that later.
I mean, it would make sense. He's clearly the most competent member of Murder Club, so he had to have learned somewhere.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll say you guys are having this conversation as you walk out of the haunted house, Miss Carrigan's house. The door closes behind you, and just as it closes, and you are walking on the sidewalk back down to the clubhouse, way later than you were probably supposed to be home at this point, but no worries. The party is still going super strong at the adult party because, there was a bit of a distraction with a werewolf for quite a few minutes. So they decided to extend their fun. So hopefully nobody will notice when you guys get home late. But I'll say that you make it all the way back to your clubhouse.
Okay.
Soda.
But before we get into the clubhouse, guys, we're taking bets. Do you think they're making out in there?
Highly probable.
Like, this was all a distraction to make us work again on Halloween so that
he could have a
go
date with his
off.
girlfriend. Yeah.
We
Hell yeah.
literally could have just gone trick-or-treating. I had a plan. It was all written up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Okay, I don't feel like I know enough about it, but if I actually figure out that's actually what happened, I'm gonna be totally pissed.
Well,
Oh, I'm not gonna hear the end of this from Uncle Ted. I was supposed to take my cousins out tonight.
oh, wait, what time is it? Oh, it's after midnight. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I was supposed to be home a long time ago.
100% grounded.
Crap.
I was just gonna say, thank good God that house had enough candy for Andy for a decent sack.
You want that candy? That's witch candy. We have it confirmed now. I mean, we were confident.
I feel like if it was
before.
actual witch candy with how much I hate, I probably would have some sort of weird, funky spell going on with my actual body underneath the suit, but nothing is happening. Like, nothing.
Nobody.
I feel nothing.
Nobody tell him what
Hey.
happened to his face.
Yeah. Do update us if you feel any changes.
Like,
Clearly, just another candy.
like seriously, what do you think would have even possibly happened by eating a bunch of that lady's candy anyway?
You turn into a cat.
You're dressed
We've
as a
established
werewolf.
He probably, would turn into a werewolf. Or like
Werecat?
a wolf or something.
This. Werewolf.
I feel like
Goose.
if I turned into an actual werewolf, it probably would have happened right now at the full moon right there.
Well, maybe your transformation's not done yet.
Fair
Gotta eat
point.
more candy. Not that I recommend it, because I'm still skeptical on this thing.
You should try it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. What I've seen.
Alright, just here. I'm gonna put it in your mouth. It's gonna
Yeah,
taste delicious. Right
No!
here.
Nope,
Right
nope,
here.
nope,
Right
no.
here. Right here.
And I think Ollie trying to force Daniel to eat some of the candy, and Layla and Ness pulling him off of Daniel, and probably Charlie and Richie just kind of watching from the side as you guys make your way back to the clubhouse, is where we're going to end this adventure.
Thank you all for listening to the Aging Journey podcast. We hope you are enjoying the campaign. Don't forget, you can listen to our podcast on our podcast website, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube. Lists will be in the description below. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. You can support the podcast on Patreon or join our Discord. Enjoy the journey.